What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. You are now watching Doggie Diamonds TV. And this is according to page 6 of the New York Post. Simon & Schuster puts Albie Shaw's book on ice amid creative differences over Diddy. And it reads, hold on, let me make this a little bigger because y'all know I can't. Yeah, there we go. That looks a bit better. There's a battle over Diddy between Albie Shaw and Simon & Schuster. The publisher had promised that the singer, who was once married to Diddy's late ex, Kim Porter, will reveal dirt on the rapper in a new book, including a claim that he has something to do with Shaw falling into a coma in 2022. But after announcing the memoir, Do You Believe Me Now, in May, ahead of Diddy's trial, Simon & Schuster has pulled it from its website, and we are told the project is on ice. The R&B crooner lawyer Robert J. Hampman told Page 6 there's been creative differences over Diddy between Albie Shaw and the publisher. Simon & Schuster wanted him to include more stuff about P. Diddy, but he really didn't want to go there, Hampman said. He hopes to work it out with them, he added. The book is suddenly unavailable for pre-order on Amazon, which along with Audible posted a new release date of December 31st of 2050. The page for the audio edition of the book has now been removed from Amazon entirely. Shaw and Diddy's history go back to 1990 at Uptown Records, where Shaw was the label's biggest star and the young Combs was an intern. The Secret Garden singer was married to Porter, who became Diddy's longtime on and off again partner and mother to 3 of the Bad Boy Records founders' children. She and Shaw had a son, Quincy Brown, who Diddy adopted. Shaw has been one of the mogul's most vocal industry critics amid his trial and various ongoing essay allegations. He has even said in interviews promoting his book that he believes Diddy had something to do with his 2022 coma that resulted in him having a liver transplant. He also cast doubt on pneumonia being the cause of his ex Porter's 2018 unaliving. His public remarks about Diddy and Porter set off a media firestorm as he speculated about possible ties between his life medical crisis and Sean Combs, according to Simon & Schuster's press release about the book. Readers were promised a memoir that reveals the untold story of his near unaliving health emergency, shocking ties to Sean Combs, romance with the late Kim Porter, and the extraordinary high and life-threatening lows of being a pioneering New Jack Swing superstar. While claims that Simon & Schuster wanted more Diddy in the tome, Hampman also told us that he believes someone could have interfered because they was afraid of the truth coming out. If someone interfered, we're going to investigate. We'll speak to a famed P.I., Bo Diddle. We're thinking of getting Bo Diddle to investigate, he said. Combs has never commented on Shaw's allegation, and multiple sources told us they handled him with kid gloves because he was mentally unstable. Hampman shot back, he is not mentally deficient. If anyone says he's insane, come out and contact me so we can directly sue them. So it talks about Diddy being found guilty of what he was found guilty of. And I just want to say this. I never believed Albie Shaw in the first place. Me personally, I never believed him. I always thought he was capping. He always, in my opinion, made it seem like, oh, they took a picture together. When was this picture taken? And you let him adopt your son? There's no way. Anyway, so if you thought he had something to do with you being ill and you think he had something to do with Kim, her situation. Why not put all that in the book? But see, what had happened was, right? I think all these people who talk about Diddy over and over was expecting him to be found guilty on all charges, and then they would have cashed in. And when some of the charges got dropped and he was found not guilty on some of the charges, that kind of deaded their possibility of getting ones. So now everybody is falling back, everybody is pulling back, because remember, they had us thinking that it was going to be some eyes wide shut party. We was going to hear stuff. It was all types of celebrity freak-offs. None of that came out. We thought the baby oil was spiked. We thought the drinks was spiked. None of that came out. And he was allegedly going to put in the book his illness had something to do with Diddy. So I guess when he was found not guilty and all the stuff that we thought we was going to hear, it didn't come out. They was like, yo, look, man, you better tell us something. You better tell us something. And he probably didn't really have nothing to put in the book. So they was like, yo, if you ain't gonna put nothing in the book that's juicy or spicy that we can sell this book, then ain't no book. Because look, he had a cover and everything. Look, where the cover at? Where was the cover at? I thought I had the cover. I had the cover somewhere. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Do you believe me now? What are we supposed to believe? Because nothing was proven. So you did a book is coming tour. You wrote, you took pictures. You did a photo shoot. And it's all cat. So if you can't put the book out through them, why don't you self-publish? Why don't you put it out? Because if you got some stories and they writing exact and they juicy, people still gonna buy the book. But I ain't never believe them in the first place. It was just too much questionable stuff that I was like, word, say word. Because I'm gonna tell you what, it take a lot of maturity to sit there and take a picture with somebody that adopted your son that looked just like you. Not only that, took your baby moms, adopted your son, then you saying he might have something to do with her unaliving. Then you saying he had something to do with you getting sick. I don't know when this picture was taken. It could have been taken 10 years. I would have never took a picture with a dude who took my chick and adopted my baby. That's just me though. I ain't mature. I'm mature. I ain't that mature. Ain't that much maturity in the world. But I never believed them in the first place. And I guess now the book people probably was like, yo, you better give us something or you ain't getting no book. But let me know what you think. I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. Make sure you like, share, leave a comment. Till next time. Peace out.
Doggie Diamonds did this.